Hey guys, and welcome to Mall Walking with Matt. Today we're at Millbourne Market Mall in Edmonton, Alberta. Millbourne Mall is kind of let's say it's seen better days. And when I say it's seen better days, those days weren't great to begin with. It's never had a great reputation for being any kind of a quality mall. Um, Years ago, I used to come here, I guess it's been 20 years ago now, and it was pretty much the same as it is now. Maybe it's a little bit renovated, but by no means is it super nice. On the right hand side here, behind where these video games are, there used to be a bingo hall. Uh, and that'll tell you, in its glory days, that was the big draw. It was called Flamingo Bingo. When it was there, I was far too young to go inside. I also wasn't interested in bingo, but it was very neon and very pink, from what I can remember. They used to have these flashing neon flamingos. I want to, I want to say they were animated, but I don't know. They could have just been stills. But and on the right hand side there, a little back, I think at the very end of the mall there was a Dairy Queen. That was if you couldn't play bingo, the other draw of the mall, you could at least go get an ice cream. Now they're all gone. The mall is definitely taking a step towards becoming more of a professional center, I guess, than an actual mall. On the right, we got Golden Image here, one of the two different hair studios in the mall. Um, there's Service Canada. There's some various doctors' offices. We see Dynalife for medical diagnostics on the left there. There's some. I think there's a dentist office that just opened up. So right now we're walking up to the food court. Going to take a right hand turn in here and walk through. There is a McDonald's in this mall, which is kind of interesting because most malls have. Well, I guess it's not the malls. Most McDonald's locations have moved out of the mall. They like to get into their own standalone buildings in the parking lot. I've noticed, at least in Edmonton. Here's the big anchor store. Well, I guess there's two of them, but here's one of them, Shoppers Drug Mart. This, along with the Safeway, are really probably the two main reasons for coming to the mall. There's also a bank. There's a TD Canada Trust if you look on the left. And here, there's this atrium sort of area. I think it kind of fits with the market mall theme that the mall has. Millbourne Market Mall. I suppose they envisioned, like a farmer's market or maybe a home craft market happening at this mall often, but I don't see it very often, or at all actually. Funny story. Right where we're passing now, there used to be a kiosk in the center of the hall there, and it was a Wind Mobile kiosk. And the issue was you couldn't actually get a Wind Mobile signal in the mall. I have, well, I guess it's Freedom Mobile now, but I have Freedom Mobile, and it's fine. I mean, it's a bargain, it's a value provider, but in the mall you can't get a signal, or at least back then you couldn't. So when I went to that kiosk to get my phone, they actually told me I had to go outside before I could make a call, which was kind of a funny, a funny way to sell cellular phones. So I guess that's why the kiosk never made it. So right at the end here, there's a Safeway. Again, like I mentioned, and we just passed it. It was on our right. Now coming back on our left is a glass windows to Shoppers Drug Mart. There is a door, a single doorway that opens to this part of the mall through Shoppers as well. It's not. I'm not sure if it's open right now or not. On the right, we have a medical clinic. That's a walk-in clinic. And coming up on the right here, we have the other hair studio in the mall, Golden Scissors. I like how they spelled scissors with two Z's. And beside it is Elegant U, just the letter U, body spas. So some some interesting spellings on some of the services in this mall. High Glow Jewelers. I'm honestly not sure how these guys are still in business. Every time I come to this mall, usually for groceries or go to the bank, there's never anyone in there, so I'm not sure how that stays open, but it is open still. And here we are walking through that atrium that I mentioned earlier. It's actually quite nice. I could see a farmer's market or something similar working in here. I wonder why I don't see more of them. Maybe there's not much interest, but I think the space is actually quite nice. The lottery ticket booth is on your right, and on your left here we're passing by there's a little seating area with a fireplace and a TV, which is kind of nice, but it's not where I'm going to spend my time. You can see the food court on the right hand side again. As I mentioned, there is a McDonald's, and then there's also I think there's 3 or 4 other one-off non-franchise places. Some an Asian restaurant, donair shop, an Indian place, and there's a new one that just changed names. I think this is the first time I saw it, so I'm not sure what it is now. So we got a little play area on the right. You've seen a lot of those kiddie rides throughout the video, and a cigar shop, which if you smoke, you can grab your smokes there. And this is the main entrance and exit to the mall. As you can see, there's a McDonald's entrance on the left. So that's the brief walking tour of Millbourne Market Mall in Edmonton. Thanks for watching. If you have any thoughts on the mall, if you remember anything about it, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. If not, please watch my other videos and subscribe. Take care.